Hello, YouTube. This is episode 9 on how to play each civilization. Today is the Burmese. Alright, let's queue. I'm gonna queue on almost everything. And then let's look at the tech tree. Okay, so they're classed as a monk and elephant civilization. The bonuses are lumber camp technologies are free. Infantry receive +1 attack per age starting in feudal. Your battle elephants have +1 of each armor. And your monastery technologies cost 50% less resources. Your unique unit is the Arambai, which is kind of like a cavalry archer and a scorpion combined, because when you mess them up, they're low accuracy. It basically becomes splash damage. And when you miss a shot with an Arambai, you don't. The damage doesn't half. It keeps the same 12 damage all the time, even if you miss the shot. The unique tech, Castle Age unique tech, is Maniput Cavalry, which gives all your Cav, which excludes CA and Harambai, by the way, +4 attack versus archers. This is pretty good. It's fun, but it's also situational. It could be good for a big knight spam, but you don't really see it in Castle Age very often. It's more of an imp tech when you're massing elephants or cavalier or hussar, whatever it is you're trying to make to kill archers. The imperial tech is Howdah, which gives your elephants another +1 of each armor. So Burmese elephants can have +2 of each armor and post-imp, which is pretty awesome. And +4 attack versus archers. So I really like Burmese elephants, to be honest. They're super tanky. And take no damage from archers, virtually. Might be 1 or 2 damage. The team bonus is relics are visible on the map at the start of the game. That's quite a good one. And you can kind of use it to figure out where your enemy is. Okay, we found a game, but we're going to speed run the tech tree. Archers. The archers are not bad. They're kind of like Celts in the way that because you have a wood bonus or an eco bonus, you can go into archers and feudal. And then an early castle, but once you get to imp, you cannot rely on archers because they fall off straight away. You don't get the second archer armor, you don't get the final archer armor, you don't get thumb ring, so your range is the weakest part of the civ. The barracks is very good. You get everything, plus you get extra attack for each age. You get all the blacksmith techs, so your barracks is underrated and very strong, especially the halberdiers in the late game. Like, that's, let's say, feudal, castle, imp. That's 3 extra attack on your halberdiers. That's not nothing. And your champions have like 17 attack or something. The stable is perfectly fine. You get everything but paladin. You get all the blacksmith techs. What else? You have the unique tech for Cav, and you also get the extra armor on elephants off the bat, which is I like. So when you start making elephants and Castle Age or whatever you're doing, instantly tanky. It's like having the first Cav armor for free, but just for your elephants. Let's see what else. Your siege is not bad, to be honest. Like, it's not great, but you get onager, you get cap ram, you get heavy scorp, you get siege engineers, and you get BBC. So BBC with siege engineers is quite nice. That's probably a main pushing siege unit in the late game. But rams and stuff can work perfectly fine. Or scorpions if you want to do some countery thing to maybe chop down archers. Because the Burmese Achilles heel is strong archer civs like Mayans or Vietnamese or something like that, because your skirmish is so bad. You miss the second armor, so you're missing 3 PS armor compared to a normal fully upgraded skirm. That's the weakest one to civ. Your monks are obviously fantastic. The fact that all the techs are half price is amazing. It means you have a really good monk rush and like a monk siege thing, elephant siege, whatever it is. So everything is half price. That's like a real good deal. Let's see. You can get redemption for 238 gold instead of 475. I think I'm gonna try and go into a Rambai because I'm against Teutons. And Teutons have slow cav. So I'm gonna try and exploit their weakness. But we'll start off with like an archer rush, I think. Archers and... let's see, archers... Then go up, get a castle right away, or pick off with some knights. I think I'm gonna try and wall, go archers, and then go straight into a Rambai. Worry about getting a stable later on. Yeah, no, I think we're doing alright. I like doing a Burmese men-at-arms into archers. So I honestly might just do that, to be honest, because free lumber camp text is really smooth. It boosts your economy off the bat, and not in a crazy way, but it's just... It also saves you resources. And the extra attack implies in feudal, so it's kind of like having the first attack upgrade for free. Kind of like the Magyar bonus, but only for infantry. So it's not as good. But it also applies further. So you'll... Burmese is one of those civs that I honestly love. Like, sometimes I want to go full elephant, sometimes full long swords with the extra attack, or full crossbow. So many options. And I choose to get housed. Oh, that's an interesting way to path. Kind of don't want him to see my garrison barracks, if possible. It's fine. We're gonna build a mill forward, mill these deer and Get the men-at-arms in his base to rustle his feathers. I think Burmese are offensive, but they have very clear weaknesses, which gets exploited, basically, because I die quite hard to archers. Especially in the late game. In the mid game, it can be okay, because you kind of can be a bit flexible. Maybe you can make mangoes, you can make skirms with 2 Yama. It's better than no skirms, I suppose, but it's still pretty bad. So yeah, militia have 6+1 attack. I think we're just gonna not go too crazy with this. Just one range. Let me see what's around this way. Should also definitely make more houses. Okay, we saved him. Okay, now we're gonna start the walling and turtling process. Let's see if he's up here. Maybe we can spread to a different lake. So I like the men-at-arms rush because it instantly you get the first hit, and then you can off the bat the enemy's on defense, because he's got to kill this stuff before he can do anything in my base. And I'm not gonna end the game right here with this amount of damage, but this is just like a little annoying thing for him to deal with. All the while we're just gonna be messing up archers at home. I'm gonna focus on a food eco now and try to get up. Yeah, it's probably enough houses. Let's just wall only. You're dead. Nice. Oh well, that's bad. We need more on gold. We need to hurry up and get up. We're gonna stop making archers and just annoy him with this stuff. I think once we're up, we're gonna go Rambai and monks. So we'll be using that the bonus for cheap monastery techs to get redemption, sanctity, everything we need, and we can pick up all the relics too with the team bonus. So there's a lot of things I like about the Civ, to be honest. I feel like I'm just talking too positively about them, but already talked about the weaknesses, which is strong archers, and Teutons don't get strong archers, so I'm not too scared. It's a little bit annoying. Now let's think about a stable Oi, nice walls, mate. So I think we'll go double monastery and get a castle out. Oh, nice. That's a problem. Okay, never mind. We're gonna fight the water here. At least a little bit. By making fire ships and maybe getting... Oh, it's so expensive. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Could almost castle drop him, to be honest. Because I don't see a big land military, so... I might just do that. A little bit of a YOLO castle drop. The free lumber camp tax is awesome. Now all 17 lumberjacks are working slightly faster. That's a great bonus, which I love, to be honest. The double monastery going with the market to balance out our eco. It's just one night though. Now we're focusing on securing the relics. Ah, he's really committing. Alright, I'll commit harder then. He also has a castle on his face, so let's see how he deals with that. So, we should probably talk about what maps they got on. I think Burmese are really nice on closed maps. Kind of like arena, hideout, those sort of things. But they can also be good on openish maps because you can use your bonus for eco-techs, free lumbercamp techs, to get an economic advantage and use that. I'm gonna die here. Use the infantry one to get it in the first hit, like I did here. I have not made a stable yet. Okay, now we're just gonna be super annoying with these Arambai. It'll get all over his economy and keep these fish going. Fish is kind of a lifeline in this map. Nice, he's attacking the one spot where Relic is protecting it. It's kind of beautiful. It feels like symbolism. The Relic is protecting my base. Not any unit, not any walls, just a relic. So we can get cheap devotion right now if he's trying to go his own monks. 50 food. Rams! Alright, that's not gonna work. I hope. don't think that's gonna work. We might go for cheap redemption monks right now. I kind of like what this guy's doing though, like, it's weird, but it's pretty cool, so gotta give that to him. Now we're gonna get redemption and ruin his whole career. Also gonna get atonement. Oh, that's bold. What are you doing, man? That's also a bad idea for me. Let's not do that. I wouldn't mind those. Might just take those real quick. Okay, we need to quit dilly-dallying and just get some mangoes going, get the choo-choo train going. So I would always make monks with Burmese no matter what. You don't have to be afraid of anything. You can just convert everything, you get all the techs. Even this guy's got the shooting. Oh, that was close. He's got the shooting team bonus, but doesn't matter to me. I'm just gonna make more monks. We also have a billion stone, which I didn't even see. So let's put a castle on his face. I just deleted the RAM that I was using. It's big brain time. Holy, overcommitting. Alright. Scratch that. Let's just take a chill pill and go up to imp, I reckon. Cheaper herbal medicine. That's a strong one. Okay, now we... I should probably forget about fishing, because we kind of just need food to go up. Or I'll just do this. It's that easy. So the only counter to Rambai is maybe some siege and or skirmisher. If the enemy makes halberdiers, you just micro away. If they make knights or something, you can just kite them. Exactly like a CA, just treat them the same way. And I'm kind of tempted just to YOLO into elephants, because I think elephants rule. Oops. Now, if you're a smart player, you would have already been microing and sorting your fishing ships. But I was kind of hoping this guy would have resigned by now, so I don't have to do this, but here we are. Once we're up, we're just gonna make trips. You can go BBC, but I don't really want to waste time getting chemistry and all this other stuff. We're gonna get the rest of our monk decks because they rock. Extra range on conversions. Nice. I'm gonna make some farms because I'm getting lazy. The Treb's going. Also, don't forget ballistics. Ballistics is quite nice. I feel like it wouldn't do a whole lot with a Rambai. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but ballistics. Ballistics. No. Ballistics. There we go. And chemistry apply to a Rambai. So now these are elite. And we're gonna get Parthian Tactics, which applies to Rambai. Let's see. Extra PS armor, extra melee armor, and extra attack against the pikeman line. So we've used that strong economy and getting the damage in early to get a fish boom sorted, and then ultimately I'm gonna make 3 million elephants right now. Because elephants rule. And no one can stop me. Probably shouldn't make them behind. No, my elephants. Oh well. That's the first game you've seen from me probably where I don't make Burmese elephants. But he also didn't really have any army apart from monks and some siege, so. And like a knight. Anyway. Interesting game. And I played to the civ strengths. Cav, some cav. Did I make any cav? I didn't make any cav. Well, first of all, archers. And archer opening is perfectly fine with Burmese. But once you get to castle, you kind of want to not keep doing it because you're missing text and it's just not really good. But I think an opening is nice. It can fool your enemy into committing to skirmisher, and then you can go like it, whatever. Or elephants, or longswords, or anything cool. And I use that aggression with the man-at-arms and then the archers to wall up, get a Rambai, get the fish going, and then I can create a death ball of lots and lots of a Rambai, which do 12 damage when they're not elite. And eventually I would have made a ton of elephants because I had heaps of food. And you could go into bombard cannon in Imp if you wanted to, but I was kind of aware that he had monks out, so he could convert the BBC without being right next to them. Which is sometimes why I like to make trebs over bomber cannons in a monk war. So yeah, that's about it. A solid civilization. I really kind of love them. It's like a secret love for Burmese. It's not just elephants. It's free ecotech. You're saving resources. You're getting more resources because people are slow with their lumber camp tech sometimes. And then a wide enough tech tree in the mid game, you can go crossbow. You can go longsword pikeman. Like you have knight, battle elephant, siege, monks. The dock is not the best, but this isn't a water civ, so just play them on land maps and you'll be fine. No bombard tower, no arrow slits. Not a big deal. Hoarding just kind of stinks, but it's okay. All the monk techs except one, which is fair enough, no heresy. All the eco techs except stone shaft mining. So if your enemy's committing super hard to like ARBs, ARB plus something like ARB BBC, it can be really, really hard to deal with that. Or ARB BBC Halberdier. Or just ARB Halberdier. Because you have to rely on your Kev in a situation like that, if they have a counter to oranges, to kill archers with man per cavalry. So maybe in that situation you go full cavalier, and then you try and munch on all the archers with that. But then you have to keep in mind the halberdier, and you don't really have any good trash to kill halberdiers. You got poo skirms. You could just make your own halberdier, which have more attack against halberdier, but then they die to archers. Blah 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 blah. So there's weaknesses to the civ for sure, but I think it's fun and it's awesome. That's about it. Thank you guys for watching this episode. This was how to play Burmese. Yeah. Thanks for being here. You rock. I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace out.